Welcome to another episode of Rent by Skip, the internet series where you discover if the game is actually worth the price tag. This week, I lined up EA's latest addition to their longtime war series in my sights and took a shot at Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Bad company, and I can't deny. Bad company, till the day I die. Till the day I die.
When the original Battlefield 1942 hit the shelves in 2002, it left some in shock and awe. Never had there been such a large-scale multiplayer shooter game, and since its release, EA and DICE Studios have taken us from Europe to Vietnam to the sands of the Middle East and even into the future. If you count the Xbox Live release of Battlefield 1943, there have been more Battlefield games than Star Wars movies. However, each game is met with varying amounts of success. From the series' high point Battlefield 2 in 2005 to its all-time low, the release of Bad Company 1 in 2008. So, does Bad Company 2 avenge its fallen prequel, or does it further perpetuate the series into the realm of mediocrity? Battlefield games aren't particularly renowned for their plotline or single-player campaigns, which is why I was shocked to find myself riveted by the opening scene set in 1945 Japan.
Finish him off.
You play as Private Preston Marlowe of B Company, a ragtag group of misfits that find themselves neck-deep in the aftermath of a World War II conspiracy. As you progress through the game, any weapons you pick up can be reobtained at strategically placed supply points, which not only allow you to mix and match weaponry, but gives players with OCD, such as myself, a reason to go back and replay any levels that contained missed guns. The underlying comedy of the characters and versatility of the environments keeps the game fresh until its unsatisfyingly premature end. Which brings us to the meat and potatoes of any Battlefield game, the multiplayer.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
Considering the series supports large-scale battles, the games have always looked surprisingly good. But never like this. From the radiant light of the sun glimmering off the sand, to the shadows and textures of a dark, coarse concrete bunker. This game is truly beautiful. The addition of blood is also a welcome first to the series, but the real trademark of this game is the ability to destroy anything. I know it was done in the first Bad Company, but it has been outdone in the sequel. Anything, and I mean anything you would expect to be able to destroy can be. See that cactus? Gone. That water tower? Poof. That building? Reduced to a pile of smoldering support beams and roof tiles. And any players stuck inside find themselves camping for a bit longer than they had originally planned. But here, unfortunately, things go a bit wrong because those glimmering mountains in the background just aren't pretty enough to distract you from the fact that you just unloaded an entire magazine of assault rifle at that guy, and what do you know? He's not dead. It also seems that an intern at DICE Studios has mixed up a few key pieces of paper, and now the support gunners have the medics' equipment, and the troops you would expect to be medics are carrying around the support gunners' ammo crates. It is as if they took the class layout from Battlefield 2, which everyone loved, and gave it a minor lobotomy. Pilots of Battlefield 2, expecting to spend their playtime flying over the mayhem and choppers and jets, will be disappointed to know that only 2 of the 10 maps have helicopters, one of which only spawns for the attacking team. And finally, fans of other military shooters might be dumbfounded that players in Bad Company 2 lack the ability to go prone, but as any true Battlefield veteran will tell you, there is good reason for that. So, to recap, there are bizarre classes, questionable bullet damage, and a serious shortage of air support, among other things. But somewhere between making an improbable sniper shot to busting up some campers with a shotgun, all of those insignificant faults seem to melt away and the game just sort of works. The more I played, the more I realized that I was experiencing something that I hadn't felt playing a Battlefield game since 2005. Fun! The kind of fun that only Battlefield can deliver, but up until recently had forgotten how. Don't get me wrong, this game isn't Battlefield 2 reincarnated. It has its flaws, and they are plentiful. But the good outweighs the not so good 10 times over. With that said, and believe me, no one is more surprised to hear this than I am after Bad Company 1, but this game is actually worth buying. And with that, my rant comes to an end. So, go pick yourself up a copy, preferably for PC. If you're watching this on your mom's laptop, well, I guess you could get it for a console too. And be sure to head on over to rentbyskip.com to see a full list of my reviews, and drop by frequently for new videos. Until then, have fun shooting, people.